Hello everyone, welcome to PSIR 300 Plus channel. Today we'll be talking about a very important summit which is going to held on August 15th, that is on our Independence Day, but something which is very important to the global peace, especially when the two powers, superpowers of the world, which were not in dosti relationship for a long period of time, when both of them coming together in order to make peace, definitely it is having a larger impact with regard to geopolitical scenario of the world and also ensuring global peace. So we are now talking about Russia and USA. Clear? So now in Russia and USA, these two are actually going to have a peace negotiations with regard to Ukraine. I'll come to that particular point in a bit. Before going into the discussion, I would also like to tell you why India is a part of this. Okay, this particular Alaska negotiations have India one of the main endorser, and India is ready to mediate. I'll just give you an important flow chart with the help of which you will understand what actually we will benefit from this peace negotiations and what actually will happen if this particular peace agreement actually finalized between USA and Russia. Right. Here you are having America. Remember this point. And here you are having what? Russia. And here you are having India. Okay. Clear? Yes, clear. Now, America and Russia, we are all well aware of this fact. They're always on their nose and nose from the Cold War era. Clear? And also they have been competing with each other with regard to their military power, with regard to their technological power, including space, and also with regard to their geopolitical influence across the regions where they are. So they are basically having lot of conflicts and issues with regard to geopolitical influence, okay, technological race between these two are going on, technological race, and also what show off military power, right? So both of them are not actually good friends for a long period of time. And America is a capitalistic country, whereas Russia is a socialistic country. Then India is now here. India don't want to be siding with either with Russia or America. India says that I will not align with any of you. Whatever is economical, okay, whatever is in the interest of nation and the people, India will generally have collaborations and relations with those countries. So we are not going to side with you and you. If you are being very economical to us and trying to give us crude oil in the less price, we'll take from you. And if you can do this, we'll take from you also. But don't ask us not to take from any of you because that does not suits our foreign policy, which we have been building since the time of independence. Right. So till now, what you have learned is America and Russia, these two superpowers are actually what they are trying to do with each other. Basically, they are in the military race, they are in the technological race, plus they are actually trying to influence a lot of countries across the regions. This is how they want to establish supremacy over each other. With regard to the two countries, we are very clear. Now let us talk about what India here. So India as a country is driven by a codified constitution. We all know this fact. And India follows a democracy which is nothing but of the people, for the people, by the people. It means India will definitely go for anything that is in the interest of the people and the nation and which is being economical, being a developing country. Right. Now, what has triggered the so called relationship? And now India is well received by both America and Russia till now. What happened? India is now buying what? Because America does not give us oil, and without crude oil, we cannot run our transportation industries, etc. So and so forth. Our GDP will go down. So India take Russian oil also for our development, and America does not give it to us. America help in other areas. So America is now saying to the India that you don't take oil from Russia. and if you do so, we will increase the tariff on your exports, like India exports, no? So our tariff will be increased. If our tariff will be increased in Russia, what happened? The products that we are selling in America will be sold in higher prices when compared to the competitors, and the buyers basically are price sensitive, will go for what? Lesser prices only than the higher prices. So our exporters will not get much of the orders from the America, and our production will come to what? A standstill. That is the reason what America is saying, that don't take oil from Russia. If you take, will impose tariff, and they have done it. That is like 50% tariff they have imposed. 50% tariff they have already imposed. I guess this is clear to you. That triggered, okay, a very good response from the government of India. So whenever the Trump administration has imposed 50% tariff on Indian exports, India has countered it by saying that America is also buying uranium from Russia to run their nuclear reactors. And not only that, America is also trading in chemicals, fertilizers, etc., so and so from Russia. So why this double face and double standards? India is asking. You are not allowing me to buy from Russia, a country which is fastest growing in the world, a country which is supporting 140 crores of population, a country which is playing a very important role in the Asian geopolitics with regard to the control of terrorism. You are not allowing them to grow properly, but you will do trade with Russia. So India has counterpoint with regard to America's accusations. Now comes the important area that I would like to talk about. Now, America and Russia, they are going to meet on August 15th in Alaska. For what purpose? To have what? Peace negotiations. Peace negotiations. Okay. Or peace negotiating agreements with Russia. Nothing but Russia should not now stop invading what? Ukraine. That's all they wanted to do. There should be a peace with regard to Russia, Ukraine, and also other countries. So American President Donald Trump and Russian President Putin, they are going to meet on August 14th, that is the Independence Day of our country, in Alaska, to discuss a peace negotiations. Just like Qatar is always a party with regard to Israel and Palestine, right? In the same way. Now India says that yes, very, this is a very good decision. We endorse it. India says that we endorse it. Endorsement is nothing but we are very fine with your meeting. It should happen. If you want, we will mediate also. India is saying we'll become as a mediator also. But this meeting should go on. This is a very awesome decision taken by both the countries' president. We are very happy with it. India said in this way. It means India is endorsing it. It means India is endorsing it. Now just imagine a point here. If India does this one, what are the benefits that India will get? What are the benefits that India will get? First of all, first important benefit is, by endorsing this particular negotiations between America and Russia, India can project itself that we are living in a world that does not require wars. So India can send a message to the world that this is not an era of war. Okay. That's why India is projected in the world as a responsible peacemaking power in the world. Peacemaking power in the world. That is what the India stance will be. That will be benefited. And with the help of this, India's credibility with regard to global south. If this all becomes success, India's credibility as a player will increase in global south, and also in the western capitals like Germany, France, etc. They will also come to terms while dealing with what? India. So by endorsing the meeting of America and Russia in Alaska, India is sending a global message that India is saying that it's not an era of war, thus making India is a responsible, peaceful promoter in the world. Thereby, if really this happens, India become a very, very strong contender and can muzzle up with regard to what? Global South and the western capitals. This is one. And the moment the America and Russia peace negotiations goes good, what will happen? Ukraine oil producers, manufacturers, they will also open up, their distribution will also start. So oil prices may come down. Oil prices may come down. And India can diversify its oil imports apart from what? Russia. Apart from Russia. So UK's production, distribution, whoever are doing in UK with regard to the oil, so we can procure from it, and lot of oil supply will be there across the world, and that's why we can able to diversify our oil imports. This is the second important benefit we will get. I hope this is clear to you. I will rub this one so that I can write it here. Okay, chalo. So this is the first point, this is the second point. We'll now discuss the third point here. Okay, what is the third benefit that India will get? India will promote itself as a bridge builder. Bridge builder. Obviously, not taking sides. Not taking sides of Russia or America. India will become as a bridge builder. With the help of that, India makes it very clear that we are neither joining Russia nor joining what? American polar. So that's why it help us also to absorb the strategic autonomy doctrine that everyone will eventually will get accustomed with when they are dealing with what? India. Okay, so it will help us in the future trade and defenses. Future trade and defenses. And the fourth and foremost and the last important point here is, so suppose India becomes one of the important contender or important mediator with regard to American Russia negotiations, the public opinion with regard to India in the American people will become very, very appreciable, with the help of which the public pressure can mount on the Trump administration may lead to softening of America's stance on India with regard to the tariff, and eventually will be normalized. The same thing happened in the year 2019 also. 2019, the Trump administration has revoked GSP. GSP is nothing but generalized system of preferences given by one country to another country. So GSP was revoked by America from to India. So later on, what happened slowly when India became very important partner to the US and also promoting global peace on many of the platforms. So the stance of the Americas have slowed down over a period of time. Okay, so they have also in GSP case how the America taken a very, very hard view. Later on it softened. In the same way we can understand that today's tariff, whatever the increase happened, okay, with the help of these negotiations the tariff will decrease over a period of time. India has to just again follow what we have followed in the time of Maldives. So a peace diplomacy is important. Peace means don't act or react so intensely. Just maintain peace. Things will fall in place. That's what we are actually doing. So all of these I have told you, it is there in the various slides that I have given. All of these I will be giving in the description as a PDF. I'll be attaching on the Facebook. So one more important point here that I would always like to forget to tell all of you, that you can become, okay, you can take part of my classes, part of my test series. So classes are going on, test series are going on, mentorship for PSIR is going on. Make sure that you become a part of it. Not only that, a complete guidance will be provided with regard to how to crack the prelims. That will also be there. And the classes, test series, mentorship are high scoring, high evaluating. So make sure that you will get around 350. That is my guarantee. Okay. And do spread this to all of your friends, and also do follow me on YouTube. Okay, whatever you're following, and also on the Instagram, do follow me, and also on the Facebook also I have a page that I will give in description. Do follow all of these platforms to get updates and to get the PDFs and the materials and the content whatever we are discussing. I hope this is all clear to you. Take care.